there's one person that needs to hear this message. This message intuitively came to me today, loud and clear, and it is this. It is never too late. This applies to so many things in our life. It's never too late to fall in love. It's never too late to pay off debt. It's never too late to go after your dreams. It's never too late to have children. It is never too late to try something again. It is never too late for a friendship. It is never too late to get back into things that you love to do, even from a hobby aspect. We place limits on ourselves too often, and there's just one person that needs to hear this today, and I have so much evidence of this in my own life of it's never too late if you say it's never too late. Shout out to Kristen Rourke for sponsoring today's very important message. She is with Busy Mom Bod and is on a mission to make sure that it's never too late for you to fall in love with your body, with your energy, and really be the best mom that you can be and chase around your babies and live a happy, healthy life. So check out Kristen Rourke. She has some really exciting things in the works. And so I want to share some of the evidence with you of where this has shown up in my life that has completely changed my life. So my husband and I specifically met when we were very, very young. We did not immediately date, but we did know each other. We then got disconnected for years and years and years, and then I randomly ran into him my senior year of high school, and there was just something about him that I wanted to find out. Like, I pursued him after we ran into each other. This is going to show my age. Facebook was just becoming a thing, but we didn't go to the same school. And so I was trying to find how to get in contact with him. And so I went on MySpace and went to some of our like mutual connections, found his last name because now it's my last name, but I couldn't remember his last name because it was years and years and years. And when we ran into each other, it was very quick. It was in a crowded place. You know, there just wasn't the opportunity to ask then. But I couldn't stop thinking about him. And so I found him on MySpace, but MySpace was essentially going extinct, but I was the least able to find his last name, then find him on Facebook and connect with him there. And then we started talking on Facebook, and then he asked for my number and we started dating. And I just knew this was my soulmate. When you know, you know. And I wish I could tell you we had this just perfect story and the rest is history, but we dated for a while. I knew he was my soulmate, but we then got disconnected again. We went to different colleges. We realized how young we were, and that it just made the most sense to break up. And that, I remember that heartbreak. Oh, it was painful, but there was just still something in my heart, knowing that if we were meant to be, then we would reconnect. And I believe that this is true. Anything that is meant for you does not skip over you, if you let it. And so senior year of college, he out of the blue sent me a text message. That text message is the reason why I have my 2 children. Because I personally wanted him to pursue me. But, I was kind of waiting around, and he finally did pursue me. And it felt so good, and we've been inseparable since that text message of senior year of college. And so, like I said, that is the exact reason why I have my 2 children. It's made me, this relationship has made me who I am today. And I think that is just so huge because I remember exactly where I was when he sent that text message. And he just said hey, to break the ice and get the ball rolling. But my heart literally melted. I don't know. I'm old school at the end of the day. I do want a man to pursue me. And so my heart melted. And he continued to pursue me and court me, and it just felt so good. And we still waited a while to get married, but we just knew. Like, and I don't regret that time that we had away, because it gave us time for us to become our own humans in college. And I'm just, I to this day, I still tell him, like, what if you would have not sent that message? And he's like, well, I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. And it's just it's the power of putting yourself out there. And I love this because it's more of a personal story. And like, I can't imagine my life without my two children. And obviously him, but like my two children, like, are just everything to me. And so it's huge because I could have ignored him. I could have written him off. He could have said, like, my time has already passed. It's too late. He had no expectations of anything, but he was just like, I just want to try. Like, I miss her and I want to try. And so I just think that this message is so important, whether it's in your personal life or in business. This has also shown up in my business. We're about to relaunch the boutique. I have done something boutique driven twice now, and it just has always felt heavy. Like, I love fashion. Like, I love fashion. I dressed up as a little girl. I played Barbies all day, every day. I love putting together clothes, even if they're like, you know, very comfortable clothes. Like, fashion, affordable, cute fashion just makes me so happy. And it's a way to express yourself. And so there's been two parts of my online career that I've done something boutique driven, and it's been successful, but also so heavy that it got to the point where I just needed to like put it down in the season of life that I was in. And we're about to reignite this layer of the business, and we're doing it so differently that it feels, from the beginning, it feels light and simple, and I don't have to manage a bunch of inventory, and I don't have to, stress about, getting the sizes right and like shipping everything. I don't have to ship everything. Like, the parts of the past two times that I have done this have been so heavy are not even existent in 3.0, if that makes sense. And so I had to work through some of those energetics of like, you've already done this 2 times, like, why try again, right? I had to work through those limiting beliefs of like, it's never too late. If this is something on my heart and I can't stop thinking about it, I owe it to myself to pursue it again, right? Like, maybe the timing wasn't right. Like, I learned a lot in both rounds, and so I'm coming in to this round so much more educated. I've learned so much. I feel so much lighter about it that, my expectations, a lot like probably my husband, like, it just feels light and simple, and I don't know what's going to happen, but there's no pressure. Like, it's just a fun way to help other women have affordable, cute, comfy clothes, and gives me a creative outlet that I'm really desiring. So I'm already winning, right? And so it's never too late to reach out to somebody, whether, it's been a while. Like, I just saw a girlfriend, our play date. We've been friends for years, but we've been in like a thick season of motherhood. And so we haven't seen each other in a really, really long time. And we just like hugged each other today, and it felt so good. And there's like no grudge. Like, yeah, it's been a while since we've seen each other, but I still love you, and I'm so glad that we were able to get together today. And so this is just a message that I want you to really like sit with, of like, what have you been telling yourself that it's just, your time has passed, it's too late, that if you change your perspective, if you change your point of view, maybe it's not. And you could be blocking yourself from blessings that really want to come into your life. Like, if I would have written my husband off, well, my now husband, and said, nope, he had his time, right? Then again, I wouldn't have my 2 blessings of my children. That wasn't my destiny. Like, and again, like, sometimes the door is shut for certain things, and I understand that and respect that. And so like, you energetically checking in with yourself of like, if there's something tugging on your heart and you want to pursue it, don't block yourself. That's really what I'm saying here. Like, when he texted me, my heart melted. That's all I needed. Like, if I would have rolled my eyes and be like, ew, no, I don't see a future with him, it was not healthy, whatever it may have been, then that would make sense not to message him back. But it's the vibes. Everything this year is, for me, about the vibes. If the vibes are so good, I'm running with it. As small as a piece of content, as big as a boutique, and everywhere in between, right? Like, that's how the daily deals and giveaways were born, is just the vibes felt really good and I ran with it. I didn't have any ulterior motives. I didn't have any guarantees of like what it would turn into. And now the vibes are, I want to keep it going. I want to be known as the girl that every single day is pouring into you, giving you free things, serving and supporting you, and yeah, like offering you something that is a really amazing deal and an amazing opportunity that if it feels good, fantastic. Like, why would I stop that? The vibes feel so good. Why would I stop that? And so, like, again, that wasn't even a thing 21 days ago. And so, like, this is the power of pursuing positive energy, positive vibes. Anything that's going to light your soul on fire, whether it be personal or professional, you are one person. And so when you are in your life, you're one person. When you're in your business, you're the same person. So when your vibes, your energy, your mindset, you as a person feel so good, you create this abundant, beautiful overflow that everyone wins. Like, everyone wins when you are winning, when you feel good. And I really want to get this trending because there's a whole different way to do business that does not feel good, and people think that that's the only way, and I was there. And so I'm just on a mission to show you that you can give and receive and inspire the world, and you can do it in small pockets of time, and it can feel amazing every single day. Every single day. So I want you to think about, what are you telling yourself that it's too late? And if it is tugging on your heart, you owe it to yourself to at least go pursue it. I can't wait for you. I love you so much, and I'll see you back for more inspiration.